Hi, my name's Emma and today I'm going to be showing you how to make chow mein. Now the ingredients here today are 8 ounces of egg noodles, then there is 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil and 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. You'll also need 4 ounces of chicken, which has been diced already, a tablespoon of dry sherry, which is optional, and 2.5 tablespoons of finely chopped garlic, which we've chopped in here, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of white pepper to taste, and 2 ounces of mange tout for these vegetables here. Then we need half a teaspoon of sugar and 2 ounces of Parma ham. Like so. We also need some spring onions, approximately 3 tablespoons of finely chopped spring onions. Now, before we cook, obviously, we need to make sure that our hands are nice and clean, your hair is tied back, and you've got a nice clean apron and your area is all clean and ready to go. So first of all, we would prepare the dish by cooking the noodles by putting them into boiling hot water. I'm just going to put the boiling water over the noodles and place them on the stove. And whilst these are cooking over here, I'll be marinating the chicken with the soy sauce. And we begin with 2 teaspoons of light soy sauce, two teaspoons of dark soy sauce, and what else is there? Let's have a look. We do have an optional dry sherry here, which we're not going to be using today. However, you can add that in with the marinade. We also add the sesame oil, so 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Which gives it a nice rich flavour, and you just mix that round. To coat all the chicken meat then. And you leave that to stand for about 10-15 minutes so it comes right through. I do believe you need to add a little salt and pepper and mix well. So we'll just add a little bit of salt here and some mix again. And just leave to stand. So I'm just cutting up the garlic here, peeling it off to see the flesh of the garlic, and this then just chopping up finely to go into the dish. Obviously being very careful with sharp knives, and you don't cut your fingers when you're doing this as well at home. So there's your garlic and some chopped onion. There you go. And that's just in preparation whilst the chicken's marinating. The noodles are on the stove, and I'm now going to fill the wok with some sesame oil, get it very hot so you can see the steam coming off the oil, and then we'll be adding in the onions, garlic, chicken and the rest of the ingredients. So I'm just going to drain the noodles because they've been cooking for about 3 to 5 minutes and they're done now. So just do it over a colander or serve whatever you have at home. Gives you a good facial as well. And just run the cold tap over it. Just to get all the heat out. And then you can toss in the sesame oil as well. And just toss in an extra bit of sesame oil. And mix it all in. Now the pan is steaming, you can see some smoke from the pan. It's ready for the chicken to go in. I have turned it down a little bit so it doesn't scatter everywhere. But this has been marinated for a while now, so this will be a lovely taste to it. So just add this to cook it through to the pan. Obviously take good care when around it hot and consistent. Flavours, the smells coming off this are amazing, so I'm sure it's going to be very tasty when it's finished. I'm just going to return it back to the heat and just wait for it all to cook through nicely before adding the other ingredients. I'm just going to slice some spring onions to add to the dish as well, which gives it that extra bit of oriental flavour. And we just add these just a moment as well. Wait till that cooks through the dish as well. There isn't anything you need to really do to these, just add them in. And they cook quite nicely on top like that. If you want to put a lid to it, the pan as well, that'll steam the vegetables on top. Okay, we're just going to add the Parma ham as well. So what I would do is take it out of the wrapping. Usually they've got these sheets here, because it's so finely cut, like a wafer, they've got the sheets in between to protect it and know that you have any slices that you're having. So you just take that out. I mean, you can cut off the fat on the outside, but it does give it that extra flavour, so it's really entirely up to you. Here's the last slice there. I would encourage anyone cooking to test and try different things. Don't be afraid of trying new ingredients. And as I said, I have weighed this, but you put in as much as you think to your liking and what you like, your taste and everything, and how many you're feeding in the family as well. So there's the Parma ham cut up. We'll go back to the pan and see how we're doing over here. As you can see, there's a lot of condensation, so it's steaming the mangetout quite nicely. Really lovely. I'll just add this Parma ham now as well. Mix that right round as well into the dish. Noodles will be added in just a few moments whilst that cooks through. Been cooking for a few minutes. I'm going to add the noodles to the dish, and that is going to be cooked through for another couple of minutes, mixed through, and it's ready to serve then as a complete dish for the whole family to enjoy. So here's the final product, the chicken chow mein. So I'm going to have a little taste of this to make sure that it's very nice. It's beautiful.